You're going to hear a
and the
voice. You see blossoming trees.
water streams dripping everywhere, and
Mhm.
very softly.
Very softly, a stream. And look around you and see very clearly. And tell me everything that you see around you.
It's the most beautiful garden I have ever seen.
And describe the garden for me.
Lots of trees, different kinds of trees with strange shapes and flowers that glow.
Flowers that glow. Beautiful. Tell me more. How do the flowers feel to you?
They feel very ethereal, very thin, but
Hmm.
they glow with this bright light. And it's almost like each and every single one of them sounds like this tiny little bell.
They have a sound like a tiny little bell. That's
These little
amazing.
Christmas bells.
It's amazing. Do they have a scent?
I can't smell anything but the water.
So tell me about the water that you're by.
It's all over everywhere. And the
Hmm.
streams are so clean, crystal clean. And they seem to be so joyful as they're trickling down and around
Hmm.
and bringing the shine to the glowing flowers.
Beautiful. I want you to tell me what this place feels like to you. Where do you feel that you're at?
Feels like a home I haven't seen in a long time.
Do you feel like you're in a home?
Yes.
Mhm. And so while you're in this home that you haven't been to in a long, long time, in your mind's eye, I want you to look down at your feet. Tell me if you have feet, first of all. Do you
I
see
haven't
feet? No feet?
seen it.
Hmm. Do you have a body at all?
I have body, but it's not a normal physical body I have now.
I want you to tell me what your body is like. Describe it in details for me.
It's very delicate,
Hmm. Delicate
very,
body.
it's delicate, but at the same time, it's strong.
Hmm. Delicate and strong. And does it have a color?
It's white with tiny little sparkles, but it also has specks of blue
Hmm.
and light purple or pink,
Hmm.
which is very, very, very light. It almost, it's difficult to see those specks, you have to sense them.
Hmm. Is it an etheric body? Less dense?
Yes.
Hmm. And so I want you to feel this body. I want you to really come into this etheric body and feel it. And tell me what you know about this body that you're in.
This body was made to feel joy.
Hmm. Body was made to feel joy. What kind of body is this? Tell me your knowledge about this body.
It has no shape,
Hmm.
no firm shape, firm outlines. It's
Yeah.
more, it shimmers.
So is it a
And it,
body of light?
yeah, and it's a very happy light, laughing light.
Laughing light, happy light. Does it have a gender, or is it both genders, or is gender doesn't even apply to it?
Gender doesn't seem to be important.
Mhm. Does this body have the ability to create another being, another body? In other words, can it replicate itself?
I don't know.
Can it duplicate? Can it make another of itself?
Yes.
So it can create another body.
Yes.
Just like in the human body, we can create a baby. It can kind of do that in its own way.
Yes.
Okay. And so, is there a face or a way on the top of the body to perceive the outward? How are you perceiving through the body?
You feel.
Oh, you're feeling. So I want you to tune into the feeling. I want you to really feel through this body. Feel all of the levels of vibration. And I want you to describe for me, as best as you can, what it is that you're feeling.
The body can feel all the nuances. It doesn't communicate with words. Communicate with a feeling.
And how does it
Everything
communicate that? How? How does it communicate through its feelings?
emanates those feelings, and others catch the signal. And it can feel, touch, and receive also the subtlest things, like a leaf moving in a tree. You feel the movement, you feel the temperature.
I want you to take that into your being. I want you to really experience this for a moment and take some deep breaths. Acclimate yourself to this aspect of yourself and integrate this light body with your human body. Bring it right into your human body.
And there is no suffering there. So I can trust to feel everything because it's not going to hurt me.
So I want you to take that knowing and that feeling, and I want you to integrate this into your current human body. Merge these two bodies. Just take some deep breaths and bring them together.
So beautiful there.
I want you to describe the beauty for me. Describe the details.
Lots of clear colors. Everything reflects light or emanates its own light. It's very clean, pure, and soft. So soft.
Are you there with yourself, or are there others there with you?
There are others too.
So connect with the others that are there. Let them come forward and connect with them and describe them for me. Who are they?
They're happy to see me.
Mhm. Are they your soul family?
Mm-hmm. They're very welcoming,
Mm-hmm.
very excited.
Mm-hmm. So allow one of them to come forward and describe for me who that is and what your connection is.
It's a light purple being, the oldest one there, and the wisest one. And he wants me to feel reassured that I'm in the right place.
Hmm.
I'm home.
And what does he mean by that, that you're in the right place?
Because although it feels very familiar to me, I haven't been there in such a long time. It also feels a bit uneasy. I don't know how to behave and how to be there,
How to be aware.
how to be in that beautiful space.
Mm-hmm. I want you to ask the wise one, this place you're in right now, is this your original place? Is this your home place? Is this a planet?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Where is this planet? Is it in another star system from Earth? Or is it in another dimension?
it feels very, very, very far away.
Mm-hmm. It is very far away.
This sense of traveling fast through timelines,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of movement.
Is this your very first place that you exist in once you were born from source? Is this your very first individual perception?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're in your home planet then. So I want you to connect with your soul family here. Do you have a name or a sound frequency that is specific to you in this home planet?
yes, it sounds like a sigh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I heard. It sounds like a sigh. And who is this wise one in relationship to you? This elder. What is your connection?
Grandfather,
This is your father.
grandfather.
The grandfather? So is this grandfather like the leader of your group or your community?
There are no leaders, like they're here,
Mm-hmm.
but he shapes the community.
He shapes the community. How does he do that? In what way does he shape the community?
He knows how to bring out the best in everyone.
Mm. Mm-hmm. I see. How many of you are there?
12.
Mm-hmm. And did you all co-create each other? Or were you all born from something else?
You're born from something else.
What were you born from? What created you?
This big ball of light
Mm. And where is
came
that light? Yeah, go ahead.
Came down there, and then it divided itself into rays.
Mm.
And those rays became the beings. They all know each other. They've known each other since forever.
Mhm.
And yet they're still discovering new things about each other.
How do they do that? How do they discover new things about each other when they've known each other forever?
They take each other onto journeys. It's like you peel away the layers of your gown or your cloak, your clothes. And as you peel away each layer, there is something new there. And that way, they're always exploring, they're always learning. They're never bored.
Mhm.
And they never bore each other.
Mhm. Because there's always something new to learn. So you're there
And
with.
everybody does it so
Mhm.
willingly. There's no
Mhm.
hiding.
How is it that they're not able to hide? Share that with me.
They don't need to.
Mhm. They're all connected.
Mm. And they all support one another
Mhm.
because they came from this one ball, and so they feed each other. It's everything.
Mhm.
And nobody would ever do anything to hurt somebody else. They're there to care for one another,
Mhm.
nurture each other, help each other do the thing that they're the best at.
Mhm.
Together they create a very beautiful world.
Mhm. Yes, they do. So let me ask you and them as a collective, why did you, the one with the sigh, why did you come to Earth to experience Earth?
She is very curious. And though she was happy where she was, she knew she needed to explore beyond.
Is she an explorer in your community?
Yes,
Are you all explorers as well?
not everyone.
Mm.
Some of them just stay there and they have no desire to leave or go anywhere else.
Mhm. Are you perhaps an ambassador for them? Like maybe you're
I'm the one who
experiencing.
goes out
Mhm.
and observes and experiences and then brings back stories because that's what feeds them.
Mhm. That's what I was wondering, if you're experiencing for the collective and then you share your knowledge with them of what you learn. And so how has her experience been on Earth so far?
It's very hard here.
Yes. And it's important that you express that you allow that to come out, because you're an incredibly powerful and peaceful being.
It's hard to see people hurting each other,
Yeah, it is.
feel the pain. and to feel the fear.
Mm-hmm. It's a
But it's
lot of
also
feeling.
very beautiful here. It's a beautiful planet
It
with
is.
so much goodness.
You came here to experience the pain.
And such strong people.
Yes. You wanted to come here and experience the pain. This planet was designed for that. We come here to experience contrast, duality. How much about herself has she learned since coming here to Earth and experiencing all these lives?
She has learned a lot about what she wouldn't even think of or consider at home, the things that she would take for granted,
Mm-hmm.
but also things that don't exist there. She learned to speak. And she had to learn to discern
To discern.
between good and bad, between the things that are here to make her happy and things that can hurt her and harm her.
Mm-hmm.
She's also learned to touch.
So let
She
me,
has learned things feel on her body. At least it's different at home. The body feels through everything, but we don't feel things on our bodies physically. We don't feel wind, water, touch.
mhm. Let me ask you, how many Earth lives has she lived so far? What's the first number that comes up?
300.
Mm-hmm. And does she want to continue staying on Earth through the change of the ages in this very tumultuous time? Does she want to continue experiencing lives as the new age comes in?
She's tired
Mm-hmm.
because she hasn't been experiencing the love that she knows
Mm-hmm.
and that nurtures her.
Mm-hmm.
But she also knows that she's here to find it, to experience it, to feel it in a different form that it exists at home.
Yes. So
And
she
before she
volunteered to
did
come.
that, she doesn't want to go back even though it hurts
She doesn't want to go back, even though it hurts. Did she,
until she fulfills that experience.
till she fulfills the experience? She volunteered to come. She wanted to come on her own. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. How did she learn about Earth in your system? How did you all even learn about Earth and about being human?
We saw it or we felt it in distance.
Okay.
We felt all that water,
Okay.
moisture,
Mm-hmm.
and that felt very beautiful and different to us, and I wanted to explore it.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Are there any others in your community that are here on Earth at this time?
No,
No, she's the only one. So are you part of her spirit guide team? I guess I'll say team. Are you a part of her spirit guides?
yes.
Okay. So who are you to the soul that we call Gabriella? Who are you to her?
I'm her protector.
Mm-hmm. What name do you want to be called, or what name do you want to go by? So that she knows who to ask for, who to refer to when she is calling upon you.
Zara.
Zara. Okay. You're her protector. And so
She's so gentle.
say that again, please.
She's so gentle.
Yes.
And she struggles in this world sometimes.
Yes, she does. Let me ask you, as her higher consciousness, do you have any words of wisdom for humanity at this time as we are going into a more challenging time? Next year is supposed to be much more challenging. How do you see what's happening in the world right now?
The humanity is very reluctant to change. They know they have to change, but they don't want to let go of it. And so the earth has to be shaken up.
And that's what's happening right now, is that humanity is being shaken up.
So we tried the gentle ways, but it didn't work. So we now have to take the next step and bring in more forceful measures to dislodge that which humans don't want to let go of, and to
Is
appreciate goodness, really value it. They have lost sight of goodness.
Do you see a timeline that humanity has moved into where there will be another world war?
There will be a conflict, but it depends on the people
Mm.
and what the conflict is going to be like. There will be steps, will be grades. It won't happen all of a sudden. At each step, there is an opportunity to change direction.
Mm-hmm.
It's just up to them. Like, how far do they need to go to do what's right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. And do you see humanity reaching the new age, the age of Aquarius, soon? Do you see it coming in? Do you feel that humanity is ready?
Humanity is not ready yet. That's why all this is happening. And it's happening fast and intensely to get them ready. Humans are very slow.
Yes, they are. They are very slow.
They will get there.
They will get there.
They'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Why did we come here? Why did we come in? Did we come in just to experience this? Or did we come in to help?
We've come in to be the best at to do the best with the gifts that we were given. Some are little, some are big. And our job is to work with them, to really let them shine. And in doing that, we create harmony. We create a more peaceful existence. And that's what we were called to do.
Yes, we were. We were
Use
asked.
the gifts. And that's all that we need to be aware of right now. We just need to use the gifts and know that by using them, we're doing the work.
Well, we were asked to come in. We volunteered to come in, but we were asked. We were all asked to come and bring balance. I feel, and you may feel this as well, we didn't know how hard it was going to be. It's hard.
It
I
is
mean, we were
very,
told.
but the rewards are beyond what anyone can imagine.
True. Very true. Thank you. Thank you for your wisdom and for your higher insight. As you know, we've already just shared previously here that when you're in this level of density, you forget. I mean, we came to forget too. We came here to forget because we want to experience it as fresh, as new. Welcome back. You can click that thing off. Don't look at the time though. I'm going to make a time log. How long do you feel? I want you to feel the energy of it. How long do you feel that you were under hypnosis? Short, medium, long, somewhere in between?
It felt, at the same time, it felt very short, but the human recognizes that some time has passed. And that it was not half an hour.
Oh, but it kind of felt like it was might be half an hour.
Yeah.
So at Pacific time, because I'm on the west coast of North America, you went under at 1:07 p.m., which is what, that's 8 o'clock or so, 8 at night your time. And it's now 2:41. So you were under for a little over an hour and a half. You were under for about 90, 92 minutes, 93 minutes. Yeah. That was a really good, powerful session. How do you feel?
Yeah, like I've walked the earth like 10 times.
Well, 300, but
Yeah,
who's
good,
counting?
like very good, like, seen a lot.
You've had 300 human lives on Earth. Human lives. Now, we also sometimes choose to come in first as the elements: wind, fire, water, metal, ether. And sometimes we come in and we will be insects, rocks, plants, and then sometimes we'll come in as animals. So I didn't ask your higher consciousness, your higher self, if you came in first in that way. You might have.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was a deer.
You might have come in as an animal. I've had animal lives before I was human, and we'll do that just to get the feel of being in such a dense, difficult planet. We'll experience that. You might have also come in through Middle Earth on this planet and experienced being fairies or elven or gnomes or leprechauns or dragons. Those are all the Middle Earth energies, and they're a little bit in a higher frequency than being in the 3D density. So that's also a possibility, and I didn't ask. So, do you feel like you got your answers to your questions?
Yes, but it's like making tea, it needs to brew for a while.
Because it might be different than what your mind thought the answers would have been.
Yeah.
Because it all goes back to the self. The mind always wants the answer to be an external solution,
Mm.
but it really all comes back to you loving yourself and you nurturing yourself and you accepting yourself. Self-acceptance is a big one. That's a big one. Did you feel like you were hypnotized?
Yeah, like I'm thinking what to compare it to. Like here, but not fully here.
Because you went under very quickly, because even during our pre-talk, you already were going into a theta state of
Mm.
hypnosis. You were becoming very centered when we went through the emotional work of releasing the emotions. And then you started having a Kundalini release. But what I was perceiving in the Kundalini release is that your fear, the fear began to block it. And so you were experiencing literally an energetic, like a damming, like an
Yeah.
energy dam. And that's where it's like, oh, I'm feeling like it's constricted and it's stuck in my back. How does it feel now? How does your back feel now?
It feels looser, like achy, like after a long run, but
Yeah.
like looser.